If you're thinking about retirement, and specifically retiring at a shore town like Ocean City, New Jersey, I'm going to talk you through in this video the 6 things that you should be thinking about when choosing your final location to retire. Hey there, Nick Deckard, your local real estate agent here in beautiful Ocean City, New Jersey. So let's dive right into the top 6 things you want to think about when choosing your location to retire. So first things first, we have access to healthcare. Let's be honest, as you age, health problems are more likely to crop up and you never know exactly what's going to hit. So it's important to be sure that you have a robust healthcare system and access to specialty hospitals, not just a great emergency room nearby. Now here in Ocean City, we have a ton of different specialists. We have Shore Memorial Hospital. We're minutes drive from specialty hospitals like Deborah Heart and Lung Center. So you can't really go wrong if you're looking at this part of the Jersey Shore, because a big portion of the Cape May and Atlantic County economies come from our healthcare systems. Now, the second aspect that's going to be important is a sense of community. Now, that might be moving to a big city, but that might be looking for a smaller, tight-knit group like we have here in town. Now, a lot of shore locations don't have the identity and the strength of community that Ocean City has. They're more of transient. Now, here in town, there are so many ways to get involved, and our year-round population is growing. So whether you are looking for religious organizations to get involved with, if you're looking to volunteer, if you're looking to stay active, we have pickleball, we have many different things in addition to everything that's happening at our local senior center. So there's a lot to do here. We have a lot of great local folks, whether they're business owners or retirees, just like you. It's a great community to be in full-time. Now, the third thing we want to think about is how taxes are going to impact your retirement income. So the state of New Jersey, if you're not aware, does not tax or count as income tax your Social Security income. So unlike other states where you might be considering, that could be a big leg up. That, coupled with our local property taxes, which are extremely low compared to the rest of the state of New Jersey, really will help you keep money in your pocket and expand and let you stretch your income while you enjoy your retirement with all the different events that we have here going on in town. Now, with that said, before you make a decision, make sure you're talking to your accountant and or your financial planner so that you can get a full picture of what the financial situation is going to be where you retire, because the last thing you want is to settle down and then get whacked in an unexpected way and have to really stretch your retirement income further than you anticipated. Now, area number 4 you want to be thinking about is obviously your cost of living. Now, it's true, living in a coastal community like Ocean City does come with a slightly higher cost of living than if you were to live on the mainland. But one thing to keep in mind is it's a balance, right? What are you going to do with your time here? Now, there are a lot of events going on that the city puts on. Your taxes, which I mentioned before, are very low. They go an extremely long way in providing street festivals, performing arts, anything you can think of. There's so much going on here for about 80% of the year. The winter months tend to be a little slower, but that's generally the case anywhere in the Northeast. So while cost of living here is above average compared to the rest of New Jersey, there are several property types that might help you with that part. So we not only have your traditional condos, single families, we have a 55 and older complex here in town. We have different avenues depending on your personal situation that will likely be a better fit than others. So it would be important to have a conversation with a local real estate agent to make sure that you understand the picture and they can help you figure out that piece of the puzzle. Now, area number 5 is going to be climate and overall comfort. If you haven't spent anything outside of summertime here in Ocean City, we do experience the beauty of all 4 seasons. That's one of the things that makes people treasure this part of New Jersey specifically. Not only do we get the beauty of, again, all 4 seasons, we get less snowfall than the average in the area. We are spared the extreme hots and colds because of the temperate climate and what we call the Cape May bubble that keeps us protected from a lot of major swings in weather. So it really is a great spot if you're looking for comfort. A lot of people opt to really spend time here and in Florida. We call them snowbirds. So that's something to consider as well if you really enjoy the warmth but really dislike the cold and the extreme heat. That is a happy medium where people spend some time here and the rest of the time down south, and they get the best of both worlds. Now, last but not least, and this can eat up a chunk of your income in retirement if you're not careful, is going to be your insurance costs. So here on the island or on any shore town in insurance costs are probably going to be higher than where you are now, mostly because of the flooding risk. Now, there are ways to mitigate that. There are certain properties that have higher premiums or lower premiums compared to others. If you're in a condo complex, it's a whole different ballgame. So this can be a big portion of what your budget ends up getting eaten up by. But if you're careful and you understand and are educated going into this, you can make sure that this does not, again, end up being a bad surprise that's going to catch you off guard. So with that, those are the top 6 things that I think you should be keeping in mind if you are thinking about retiring here in Ocean City. Now, if you have any questions or if you want to talk through any of the things that we mentioned here in this video, reach out directly. My cell phone number is in the description below, but here it is for you again at 609-602-2847. If you have any questions, again, reach out directly or feel free to just drop them in the comments and I will get to them ASAP. I appreciate you checking this video out and I will see you on the next one.